Welcome back to Car Alerts. In the world of high-performance sports cars, there are few machines that manage to deliver an experience as raw, thrilling, and surgically precise as the Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 RS. For 2025, Porsche refines what was already considered one of the most intoxicating driving tools in its lineup. The Cayman GT4 RS is not just a variant. It is a declaration of purpose. Every inch of this machine, every component, and every decision made in its engineering revolves around the driver's connection to the road and track. From the moment you lay eyes on it, there's a sense of no-compromise aggression that hints at the racing DNA buried deep within its bones. From the front, the Cayman GT4 RS means business. The nose sits low, sharp, and broad, helping channel air more efficiently over and around the car. Massive air intakes flank both sides of the central bumper, feeding the radiators and front brakes with cool air during hard runs. Above the bumper, the hood is crafted from carbon fiber and includes two Naka-style ducts that aren't just for aesthetics, they actively help with cooling. Porsche's signature 4-point LED daytime running lights frame the bi-xenon headlights, giving the GT4 RS a piercing stare that feels as aggressive as it looks. The front splitter has been extended, lowering the car's visual height while increasing downforce. As your gaze moves to the side, the GT4 RS profile reveals a purposeful shape. The low roofline, sculpted side skirts, and prominent side scoops define its muscular stance. Those side scoops sit where the rear windows would be in a standard Cayman, replaced here by high-flow air intakes that feed the naturally aspirated 4.0-liter flat-six engine. A clear nod to Porsche's racing technology. The fenders are slightly flared to accommodate the wider front and rear tracks, housing ultra-lightweight forged aluminum wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires. Behind those wheels sit enormous cross-drilled carbon ceramic brakes, recognizable by their yellow calipers, ready to clamp down with surgical ferocity lap after lap. Weight-saving measures are evident throughout the side, from the carbon fiber mirror caps to the lightweight glass used in the windows, which not only reduce mass but also lower the car's center of gravity. Move to the rear, and the GT4 RS turns into a full-on track beast. Dominating the back end is the large, fixed rear wing mounted with swan neck supports similar to the design found on the 911 GT3. This configuration keeps airflow clean under the wing for maximum downforce. The rear diffuser has been reworked with aggressive fins to optimize air extraction from underneath the chassis, while the centrally mounted twin titanium exhaust tips belt out an engine note that's closer to a GT3 Cup car than a street vehicle. The taillights retain Porsche's sleek design, slim with an LED light strip running across the back. Altogether, it's functional aggression every inch designed not just to intimidate, but to perform at the highest levels. Interior slip inside the cabin, and you're greeted with an interior that feels more like a motorsport cockpit than a luxury sports car. Lightweight bucket seats wrapped in Race-Tex suede-like material dominate the cabin. These seats are deep, supportive, and equipped with 6-point harness pass-throughs for track use. The dashboard has been stripped of unnecessary distractions, with most surfaces also covered in Race-Tex. Door panels are thin with pull straps replacing traditional handles, another reminder that weight reduction was prioritized above all. The steering wheel is perfectly sized with a thick rim and a yellow 12 o'clock marker at the top. There's no multifunction clutter, only pure driver focus. Behind it, a center-mounted tachometer dominates the instrument cluster, redlined at 9,000 RPM, yes, 9,000. Flanking it are two digital displays with performance-related data like oil temps, G-forces, and tire pressures. The center console rises sharply and houses essential controls within easy reach. Porsche's PDK gear selector sits at the heart of it. There is no manual transmission option here, a deliberate decision by Porsche to optimize performance. Physical buttons control suspension stiffness, traction control settings, exhaust valves, and other critical drive settings. The infotainment screen, while present, is subdued, offering Apple CarPlay, navigation, and telemetry options but clearly not the priority. There are no luxurious wood trims or brushed aluminum accents. This is not a car about comfort or opulence. It's about the purity of the drive. Performance start the engine, and the GT4 RS instantly comes to life with a bark that settles into an aggressive idle. At the heart of the 2025 Cayman GT4 RS is a naturally aspirated 4.0-liter flat-six engine derived from the 911 GT3. It produces 493 horsepower and 331 lb-ft of torque, revving all the way to 9,000 RPM. It's connected exclusively to Porsche's lightning-quick 7-speed PDK dual-clutch transmission, which dispatches shifts with brutal efficiency. Launch control will rocket the GT4 RS from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.2 seconds. Top speed? A ferocious 196 miles per hour. But this car is not about numbers. It's about how it delivers them. Acceleration is linear, immediate, and ferociously responsive. There is no turbo lag. No hesitation. Just a direct link between your right foot and the rear wheels. The flat six howls through the intake ducts just behind your ears, creating an immersive soundtrack that builds in volume and intensity as you approach redline. Downshifts come with an automatic rev match and a whip crack of exhaust noise, delivering a visceral experience unlike anything in this class. Handling is razor-sharp. The GT4 RS features revised suspension geometry, ball joints instead of rubber bushings, and stiffer spring rates over the standard Cayman GT4. The ride is firm but incredibly communicative, giving the driver feedback through every bump, camber change, and weight transfer. Steering is electric but uncannily precise, delivering confidence through corners whether you're on road or track. Porsche's active suspension management system constantly adapts to changing conditions, giving the GT4 RS dual personalities: track monster when pushed, road car when cruising. Though let's be honest, it's happiest devouring apexes. Braking is equally impressive. With standard carbon ceramic discs, the GT4 RS can shed speed with authority lap after lap without fade. Pedal feel is firm and progressive, allowing for confident modulation at the limit. Corner entry becomes an event in itself. Hit the brakes, downshift with the paddles, and the engine roars behind you before tucking into the corner with mechanical grip and balance that borders on telepathic. Despite all this hardcore performance, the GT4 RS can be lived with day to day if you're a dedicated enthusiast. It's not overly wide, visibility is surprisingly decent, and the seating position is perfect for performance driving. Cargo space is minimal, of course, with a small frunk up front and a narrow rear hatch, but this isn't a grand tourer. It's a scalpel designed for carving. When it comes to pricing, exclusivity plays a major role. The 2025 Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 RS starts at approximately $163,000 in the United States. That base price can rise quickly with options like the WISAC package, which includes additional carbon fiber parts, exposed carbon hood and roof, titanium exhaust tips, and magnesium wheels if specified. Other cost adders include carbon ceramic brakes if not already equipped, front axle lift system, upgraded bucket seats, and premium paint colors. With all the boxes ticked, it's not hard to cross the $200,000 mark. But every dollar is translated into precision performance and motorsport engineering that's felt on every drive. This is not a car bought for practicality or comfort. It's for the experience it delivers every time you press start. Only a limited number of GT4 RS units will be made, ensuring it retains its desirability and collector status. It's more than a performance car, it's a future classic. One that bridges the gap between the accessible Cayman platform and the full-blown 911 GT3 ethos. This is Car Alerts. Thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed if you want more in-depth looks at the most exciting machines in the automotive world. If you enjoyed this ride through the 2025 Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 RS, give the video a like, drop your thoughts in the comments below, and tell us, would you take this over a 911 GT3? See you next time.